Tune in, you guys. Don't forget to shop Streaming the Unique Boutique. Don't forget to check out my purple lip gloss. You guys, don't forget to check out the purple lip gloss. Also, the purple lip gloss come with a set. It comes with lashes, purple lip gloss, purple lipstick, and a lot of little accessories inside the jars. So check out that. And don't forget, you guys, starting September the 1st, I will be doing my first Christmas tree and my first wreath. So you guys can get a chance to win that if you share. Don't forget to go to my page, Unique Hallman, and then go share.
You say you starting September 1st?
I mean, October 1st.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say that's passed already now.
October 1st. And next week is our anniversary. We've been on the show for almost a year. We've been on the show for a year now. So next week is our anniversary. You guys, I really enjoy this wine. It tastes so good. It's watermelon. It really tastes good. Came from your local Aldi's.
What's the name of that?
Pacific Fruit watermelon.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try that from Aldi. Okay, and I know it's affordable. Aldi, right up my alley.
Come on, you guys, tune in, share.
Yes, I would have my wine, but I'm driving as usual, so can't drink and drive. So I'm still down to my water. You all have some wine for me.
Yeah, me and Charlotte. I had needed some wine for the past couple of days. I've been off balance.
Yeah, that's what happens when fall comes. It takes some people by surprise, the changing of the seasons.
Back it up.
Mhm.
Back it up. Yeah, but I was like, yeah, this just took me totally off balance. People who you involve in your life take you off balance, and couldn't stress this enough. Like how people take
Yeah.
you off balance, and like I said, me dealing with my anxiety, I was real uncomfortable in my skin for the last 2 weeks. So I'm devoting myself to me now, and I've been saying to me now, but I really gotta cut a lot of people off because God, He really showing out who for me and who not for me. Hey, Auntie Faye. We
Faye
miss
here.
you.
Hey, girl. Thanks, Faye. I got your comment.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to focus on building, keep building and stacking. You move in silence and you still get picked on.
Yes, moving in silence bothers people. I notice that because I always move in silence. Nobody knows what I'm doing next or what I'm actually doing currently. I don't put a lot of stuff on Facebook because I feel like it's nobody's business. So I'm a private person to that extent. I'm doing this show to support a friend, which is you. Other than that, I would not be here. So now that I'm here, like you're saying, you know what? We got to really work on trust in our different relationships that we have. So I find that, like you said, you let people into your life and you want to try to build a relationship with them, like as friends or, and then even if it's family. So we really need to work on that. So I find that a lot of people say one thing and then they show their actions another way. So as adults, we got to understand our actions got to match our words. We can't, because people are confused. You
Yeah,
showed me, I thought you were, in good faith and good, and I was trying to help you, and I was listening to your issue. Then trying to find out you doing some whole different thing behind my back. So it's difficult with all of this COVID going on, and then, people losing their jobs, people passing away with all this violence, all of that. So, and if you suffer with anxiety or any kind of mental health issues, it's compiling on top of each other. So the least we can do is be trustworthy to each other. So if I'm saying that I'm supporting you, then my actions should show that. And what I find is that we have a lot of people, they say one thing even to their kids. I'm gonna come pick you up. I'm gonna get you this for school. And then all of a sudden, things happen. Just communicate. I'm not gonna be able to do it this week. But you just let it go. You don't say nothing, but the person, the child, is waiting for a response.
yeah,
Or maybe they don't live with you, the other parent is waiting for a response. So when were you gonna communicate that you weren't gonna be able to do that? So just trying to keep some hope alive. Because we got right now, it's very difficult.
it, it feel like it ain't no hope.
Right. It's very, very difficult. So, and another thing is we want to make sure that we understand that trust is like the basic part of having any relationship. It is something to really treasure. So things like giving positive advice to people, mentoring people, giving support is listening to people when they're, not doing so well, and encouraging them to do better and understanding everybody makes mistakes. All those things should be done with sincerity. If you don't really mean it, it kind of throws people off when you come and then you say something on social media or you saying stuff to other people. It ain't like you don't know you're throwing people off. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So it seems like our days are just getting compounded with a lot of other stuff. But
Hmm.
that's only because we've been so awful as human beings. So we really need to change what we're doing. So our environment improves. Our environment cannot improve if we keep up all this chaos and confusion. I won't be a part of it. And I wish people stop trying to bring me into it. I won't have it. I'm not in it. And on top of it, leave Nikki alone. She ain't in it either. So we're gonna need all y'all baby mamas, baby daddies, to go on about y'all business and leave my sister alone. So after that, have a good day.
And you know what?
Hey, Charlotte.
It's crazy because face it, at the moment it's very hard to trust some people. Yes, it is hard
We
to
know.
it's very hard to trust people. Like my trust issues is zero. Like I don't have any. And
Hmm.
because when you do get someone a little yard, they take a
They
whole
just go
month after.
on run.
And
Run
this is
on across
I'm
the
tired.
football
I
field
ain't
with
gonna
it.
even lie. I'm tired. I'm tired. Cause I don't bother nobody. Like I don't
Mhm.
go looking for drama. I don't go looking for people that start shit. I don't go look for that. I try to maintain my life and put my life in order. Cause I can't help nobody else if I can't help myself. And that's the thing.
Yes, baby.
It be very hard. And when people that's helping you, that taking time out their life to help you, that's a blessing. Because
Mm-hmm.
some people ain't got to do that. They got their
Mm-mm.
own life and their own problems. But if
Yes.
somebody take time out their life to sit here and hold a conversation with you about your problems,
Mhm.
that is blessful. That's
That's
blessing.
something to treasure, isn't it?
Yes.
Instead, they turn around, stab you in the back.
Yeah. And
Wait
it's
a
like
minute.
you get
Hold
sick,
up.
people stabbing you in your back. Like they always taking a knife and stab you in your back. You be having
Mm-hmm.
people that you mess with 23 years, 42, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
23 years, had a whole build up so much together. And then
Mm-hmm.
sit here to have people treat you like you an outsider. Like,
That's
really?
right. Like they don't even know
Like,
you.
really?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's crazy. Faith said people said what they want you to
Yeah.
hear, not what they supposed to say. Some people, I'm just saying, yeah, you right,
Yeah.
you right, and it's sad. It's sad. It's really sad. It's like we going through so much, and like
Mm-hmm.
I said, due to this pandemic, I saw so much shady shit with
Mm-hmm.
friends, family, relationships. Like
Mm-hmm.
a person that you thought you lay down in the bed with would do you
Mm-hmm.
wrong. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. It's like you think like, damn, you that
Mm-hmm.
damn selfish or that damn devious.
Mm, devious and vindictive is all I can say.
It
Mm.
make you feel
Well,
bad as a person. Like you say, we are good person. We are good creatures.
mm-hmm.
We
Try
good
to
at
be.
heart. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Mm-hmm.
I said, it's plenty of things you helped me with you didn't even have to. But the
Right.
thing is, like, don't take no one for granted when you know
Right.
I ain't have to do that. I didn't have to come and help you. I didn't have
Right.
to pull you through this. You know, I got my own life. I got my own problems. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I took time out just to say something to you. This world is very cruel, and I'm
Yes,
noticing
it
it.
is.
And speaking of cruelness, you see how they said the whole United States, they got the whole map of United States in red. That
Yes.
means they can't travel outside the United States. They can't
Good.
do anything because of the corona. Now that's
Mhm.
selfish. Like
Yep.
y'all know that it's corona, and then you got the other
There you
virus that's
go.
out here, but y'all don't give a care. Y'all go travel and then go to work like ain't nothing happened.
None
Y'all knew
happened.
y'all know y'all supposed to be in quarantine, but no,
Hmm.
y'all go straight to work. Go straight to
Yeah,
work.
because in America we put ourselves first all the time. We don't think about others, and that's the biggest problem. When you think about other people, you know it's your responsibility. That it's a possibility I could have contracted COVID because I have been on a whole airplane with thousands of people. I've been
Yeah,
all in the airport. I could have picked up something because I was in a whole nother country with all these different people. So on my way over there, all these 3, 4, 5 days, well, however long you're over there, I could have contracted something. So
yeah,
that's what they're saying. So when you go, you got to know that you got to allow for your time off for work. So that means you got to look at your budget. If you ain't got that in your budget, we're saying responsibly, you probably don't need to go nowhere
exactly.
because
It's
it's
not
a
for you
high
to go no, but
possibility
then you
that
gotta
you
and
may
then
have contracted it. Yes. And so
exactly.
now we're back to selfishly coming back, not taking the time off, passing it on to other people, and it's just gotten out of hand. Now the hospitals are saying now even they're only some hospitals are saying they're only helping those people that seem like they have a possibility of recovery. The other people, I guess they're just gonna make them as comfortable as they can make them, and then that's it.
And it's
Isn't that
sad
something?
because
That is sad.
some of the people don't even have any help. Like it's sad. It's sad. And then it's like we are on the radar. We are on red.
Mhm.
We are on red. It says
And
it.
we have a vaccine here, and we have other things and other protocols where other countries don't have all of that. And we were doing really well, and now we up there, we above everybody else.
Yes, we are.
Isn't
Yes, we
that
are.
something?
People not
Mm,
taking it serious. That's why I said they selfish.
mm.
You
And
know
a
you
lot of
want
people still
to have
talking about not putting their mask on. They're
yeah.
trying to go say it's illegal to make them put on a mask.
See, and then it's like you know you going out of town, but sit here, won't do your 10 days quarantine, go straight to
Hmm.
work. Go straight
Hmm.
to work. Like, come on now, you're gonna affect everybody that's around. And then it's like now we in the radar. Everybody, the whole United
Hmm.
States, they got the whole
Right back to where we were before. Yeah, we right back. So everybody just, do your best and you're responsible, do your part responsibly when it comes to this because now we have the schools open.
yeah, the schools are open.
So
And
that's
then
even
not
more.
so four people from the school bus drivers
Oh
died
yeah.
died. Four people died from corona. And that's the thing.
Oh
We sitting here putting our kids out here. It's like for money. For money.
yeah, it's all for
For
money.
money. It's for money. Cause now they saying the kids catching colds. It's a common cold. No,
Mm-mm.
no,
No,
not a
I don't
common
think
cold.
so.
It's
Well, this
it's
is cold season, and especially people have asthma and different allergies.
yeah,
So it's kind of confusing what's really going on with you because then we got the COVID mixed in there as well.
like my allergies.
So,
Yeah,
continue.
allergies changes are very sudden
Sure.
right now. It's heavy, but
You
they doing. Mm-mm. It's sad because they not telling people. They just telling you what you want to hear. Um, the 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 mayor ain't saying it. I mean, they know it. They know.
Oh, your mother-in-law. She's 97 years old. They say her mother-in-law's in the hospital right now with COVID. So we can send our prayers out to her that she
Yeah,
has a recovery. Yes. Yeah. So that's why
it,
we always talk about this to bring about the awareness of, the importance of, if you're a person that's out and about, probably not going around older people because, they don't go out and about like that. And then we bring all this stuff over to their environment. So the best thing to do is to, stay away to protect them. That's the best thing you could do
yeah.
for older people.
Especially
And
you
then,
outside and you outside a lot. You need to
mhm.
and move around.
Or
But
if you live with a lot of different people that have to work and go to school, yeah, so it's a lot of transactions and transitions, people going in and out, then you probably would, want to limit that. So we were doing all of that stuff at first, but
yes,
now it's just gotten like everybody's just for themselves. That's what it seems like.
no, yeah, it's selfish. Everybody is for themselves. They being so selfish.
Yeah. So thank you, Faye. So now you know what we have. We've been talking about our topic because it's been so much going on with the kids in school, with the fighting and the um social media and the COVID. It's just been so much going on in school. So you would think that with COVID that the kids won't want to touch each other. I thought they said they're gonna stay 3 feet apart, but you can't fight and stay 3 feet apart. You're too close.
But you know what? This been going on ever since due to COVID. This Facebook
You
media
okay?
stuff. It been media
Yeah.
back and forth
Hmm.
kids and high
Yeah.
school kids and grammar school kids and the parents not aware. So
Yeah.
parents, take time out to talk to your teens because it's a lot of things going on back and forth through Facebook, from
Hmm.
bullying from cyberbullying to
Hmm.
words is changing. So now that they back in school, you're gonna see a lot of fights and commotions. A lot of teens
Hmm.
and a lot of parents don't understand what's going on. A young boy just got killed at a
Hmm.
high school because of commotion on Facebook.
Hmm.
And the boy said, if you put your hands on me, I'm gonna bury you. And that's what he did.
That's what
So
happened.
the thing
Wow.
is, you guys, check out your kids' Facebook, be aware. Like I be telling my sister about my niece. Be aware of their surroundings, of who they talking to and what they talking to.
Hmm.
Cause like I said, it's a lot of males be in my inbox
Hmm.
inappropriate just because I put up something over the weekend because I was sitting here in a song of
Hmm.
Genuine and I just posted some and I got a
Hmm.
million and one mins on my Facebook page
Look
inbox,
at you.
but ain't no one
Congratulations.
of them anything from my website. So it's like, come on now. Like watch your kids and watch their surroundings and what they put on social media. Because if I'm getting that type of attention that I'm not even looking for.
Hmm.
Now, this is a business page. I just decided to put something about Genuine and
Hmm.
I got all these inboxes, but I never saw
Hmm.
them purchase anything from me. Like, y'all can come in my inbox,
So where they come from?
but you can't come in my inbox to purchase nothing? No, 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 no. So please keep an eye on your teen daughters.
Sound like they think you selling something else. Sound like they confused, girl. It's purses and clothing and items of such. It's
And then
not
I go
anything else.
some like that in my Genuine voice, but everybody they mama was coming up in that inbox talking about, hey baby, here go my number. Where you
Oh
live?
wow.
Like
Look
I'm
at
gonna
you.
tell you where I live. I could be a serial killer. You stupid.
They never know. Some of us are so trusting on this social media. I don't trust it like so. We also have gang violence as well. So on top of the different social media things, then we still have, gang violence. But some of the kids were safer at home online than they were going to the Pacific school in their area. So a lot of that is compiled with all of this fighting. And so with all of that, not only the kids that are in the fight are unsafe, now all the staff and all the other kids are, it's a safety concern. That's going to be a big thing. So then the kids videotaping the fights.
Yeah. And then
Let's
crazy
make it.
Because back in the day, we couldn't disrespect no one mother.
Well, no videotaping, right? We didn't have a phone.
One grandmother. These kids
Mm-hmm.
so ridiculous. They fighting the mother, the grandmother, like they don't
Everybody,
have no respect.
no
No
respect.
respect. And then
Mm.
it's sad because they need to be behind bars. If you come into someone's house, you liable to get killed or
You never
hurt.
know. There you go.
Because you come into my house, and when you come to my
Hmm.
house, you violate my space.
That's right. And then there are laws against being on other people's property and you threatening them and trying to fight them and things. I don't know if they're aware of that, but they need to become more aware of the laws. You're not in your right coming to somebody else's house and trying to jump on them or jumping on them. You're not right at all. Then they got this new suspension policy. So they got all this fighting, but then they have a policy where they don't want to suspend the kids. They want to keep them in school because you
Exactly.
know what? Uh-huh.
I feel that that's not right because a lot of kids are disrespecting their teachers, doing
Uh-huh.
stuff to their teachers, which they need to be suspended. They
Yeah.
need to
Well,
be penalized, not just in-house suspension. No,
mm-hmm.
they need to be suspended the
Some
right way
consequences
how we
for,
used to be. It's like where
yeah.
is this structure in school at? We
Well,
not
these
here to teach.
consequences,
We here
these
to teach.
consequences for snatching your mask off, even the parents attacking the teachers and the principals, it's just that's
Exactly.
hard. Everybody's trying to fight. It's just out of hand. I thought we were supposed to stay the 3 feet apart, and so if we're 3 feet apart, you shouldn't be touching nothing over here in my space. You need to stay in your own space, and maybe you don't agree about the mask, but this is the school district's policy. So if your child's gonna be attending the school, they gotta follow the policy. We already know that. If you have a job and they say this is the policy, you gotta follow the policy or you won't be employed there. I don't know why people thought they can go in and fight people and pull a mask off and just protest like wait, you gotta wait till you win the protest first. You can't go in and say you're not going. That's not the way it goes. This stuff about we have a voice, yes, but it's still a way in which you have to do it. When you start assaulting people and all of this other, that's drawing the line. I don't even see how we even got to this point, but I'm gonna need it to stop. It's a lot of craziness going on, and the kids see you misbehaving, attacking the teacher, attacking the principal. The teacher came back with scrapes on her and all bruises. This
Oh my!
is craziness.
I don't know
It's
how
crazy.
I was been praying for y'all from day one.
This is
I
crazy. See,
know y'all was gonna come back to all that. I thought it was just gonna be effective.
listen, this is what I'm not
y'all
gonna do.
come back. Y'all come back to a war zone.
I'm not gonna act like I'm in Afghanistan and I'm working here in Chicago. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Just stop it. Dodging
I feel
folks and
so
running from
sorry.
people and my goodness.
I feel so sorry for y'all, and then I really
Woo.
feel sorry for the security
Everybody pray
guard.
for us. Just
The
pray for us.
security
Pray
guard.
for us. Ooh, it
They
just pray.
hire,
That's all I can say.
they hire
Because
a lot of
today was a
security guards.
doozy. It was a doozy today. I mean, my head was spinning. I felt like I was Rosemary Baby. Who next? What next? What? I wore my Black Magic Girl shirt. I thought I was going to conjure up some magic and everything was going to be peaceful. Then I
Yes,
said, oh, they didn't
look,
get the sprinkles. Then nobody got the sprinkles. I was trying to
yes.
sprinkle it all. No. Sprinkles. They just must the dust just fell onto the ground. Nobody got none but me. I was still smiling. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. What you say? Okay.
Oh
Crazy.
my God. I
One
just
thing to next.
I didn't think y'all was gonna go back to that. Now I did think that y'all was gonna go back into more of the kids coming out being sick, but y'all
Mm-hmm.
went back to war zone. Like,
Here we go. Yeah, here
no,
we go.
no.
Here we
And
go.
it's sad because I feel so sorry for the security guards. I feel sorry for the bus drivers.
Mm.
I
Oh,
feel
the bus
sorry
driver.
for more of the people because security wasn't expecting that. Like
Right.
said, them getting into it with the things, you would think the kids coming back for more and being happy. Like
Mhm.
back in school, I see my friends.
Most of them were happy about coming back, and they really expressed they really want to be with their friends. They were glad to be able to go to recess and talk with their friends and spend time because they hadn't seen any other kids. If you don't have cousins coming over, if you don't have brothers and sisters, so they were quite lonely, and they really appreciated that. But those are the kids that don't use social media for the most part. The ones
Yeah.
that use social media, they had another agenda. So everybody got their own agenda. You got to know who they are. Somebody told me they can't wait till they leave our school. They're going to the west side. West side? What you going over there for? You ain't ready for the west side. You better sit down. That's what you better do. Stop talking crazy.
And then and then it's like my daughter's classroom. It's funny because my baby got new teacher, new principal, new kids.
Mm-hmm.
And the kids are so adorable, but they talk so much, girl.
Yeah. That's what the
They tell
adorability is.
everything.
Talk. Like little Pac-Mans.
Yes,
Talk.
they tell everything under the sun. I never
Uh-huh.
saw kids talk that much and talk so much. Do you want to see inside my house? Do you want to see this? Do
Mhm.
you want to see?
Well, the
I'm
thing
like,
is,
baby, that ain't what
they're lonely. They're lonely because remember, they're still doing virtual, so they don't have anybody their age there, possibly, or the older brothers and sisters don't have time for them. So this is going on their second year. They're lonely. So, the ones that got virtual had to have some kind of health, a protocol to follow, and that's why they were at home. So that leaves you just being by yourself a lot, not with kids your age, and that's why they're talking so much because the glad school is back but they're still on their computer. So that leaves you, even as adults, if after a while, after you do that so long, you become lonely. You miss contact with people.
they was telling the business like a mother. I'm like, your mama gonna get you. And
But
then
they
I
can't
started to get
help
that
it.
stuff. And it's so
They want
crazy
somebody. Listen, I done solved neighbors' problems. I done solved all kind of problems. I didn't get it. As soon as they come in, did you know something? No, I didn't know that. Then they just go into the whole thing. Okay, well, I'm about to start teaching class now, but they got to tell it. They got to get it all
okay.
out. Okay, here's my recommendation for you and your neighbor. Woo! Just and somebody had a loud party and they just all of
Yeah,
this. I get all the information. I don't ask for it. All I do is stand at the door and smile and say good morning. And woo, what I say that for? They let me have it.
they, I'm all in the
I
inbox.
get all the tea.
Girl, I'm all in the inbox. Say, please be quiet and work. They say, okay, Miss Hallman. I'm like, how y'all know my name?
That's it. There you go. You
How
became a
y'all?
new friend. You're a new friend in the class.
I said, I'm unique, mom. I think I need y'all to go back to class.
Yeah, I need to stay on task. But it's very difficult. A lot of us don't have anybody to talk to, so they're glad that they have their teachers and their little friends in the class. Those are the only people they can talk to. So you got to make some time for all this other
and,
psychology work and
and
social work.
yeah,
You got to make
kids
some
are
time for all of that.
so funny and so precious. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want no more. I thought I did. I said, oh, I want one more, but
Hmm. Yeah, change your mind on that, girl. Let me help you.
I said, no, baby.
You almost at the threshold. You almost there. Don't go back. Ooh,
My
that's too
baby
much.
is 11. Finna be.
Yeah,
I don't want no
you
more.
almost up that. You going up that mountain, so don't go back.
Everybody that want one, congratulations. I
Mm-hmm.
do not want one. And
Mm-mm.
I'm the one that loves kids, but
Yeah,
I do not want one. I'm sorry.
bless
That's
your heart.
too much. Too much on your whole, too much on your time of life. It's too much.
Yeah, it takes a lot. Yeah.
Take so much of your time as a person if you trying to do stuff with your life. Now, if you
Yep.
lay on your back and that's what you want to do is have kids, have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Kudos to you. But
Yes, kudos.
I can't. I just can't.
She said, "Look, y'all done made a stutter." She said,
I can't.
So on
People
top of
like,
this,
oh,
Nikki,
he
know
just
that.
popped me out. Oh, he popped me out. And you happy about that? Wait a minute.
Mm-mm.
You
No,
happy?
thank you. No,
No.
thank you.
And then make it so bad. It was on the news. One
Mm-mm.
man popped this young lady out. Well, how can I say it? Got her pregnant, and when she got pregnant, he killed her. Like a lot of men's been doing that lately, and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
You
How could
okay?
you lay down next to me every
You
night,
okay? Get your
mother,
ass on something. I'm a
but
person
I'm
if you
not
need.
good enough to be your baby mother? I don't get that.
Well, we do have some incidents that we've had in the news where the dad was an ex-Marine and he thought he heard God, and then he killed his whole family, I think including the dog. So, and then we had another young lady said Jesus was coming, And then she had to baptize everybody in her family, and she drowned her 15-month-old. So as you and I were talking before, mental
Yeah,
health is on the rise.
mentally
So
health
we
is
have to stop ignoring this and really, really, really focus on it because it affects all of us. I don't
yes,
know why people think it doesn't. Look at Kanye. He going around and changed his name to Ye. Then he wrote a letter to a text to one of his staff members and told him if he didn't believe in
yeah,
God, he was firing him.
yeah.
So
And then he
all
told
this stuff with this fixation with God and religion, a lot of mental health people have that. Look at
and
this
he
now.
told someone they was late for work. He said, when you find God, then you can get your job back.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, you can't fire people for not finding God because that's against the law, Kanye. I don't
Oh,
know if somebody told you or not.
I found them. Is I'm hired.
Right. But I'm just gonna tell them you can't fire people for not finding God because they may not believe in God. So you guess what? Now you may have a lawsuit because you just can't send a text. You can say I fire you for being late. You've been late several times, and but you can't use God in there when you fire the
Yeah.
person, let him go. So that man's probably gonna get a lot of money, and after he get that money, I assure you he's gonna find God. There you go, right there.
But you know what?
They
And like
probably
I
have a
was
plan.
saying,
Let me see.
and I'm gonna get a little bit personal with the
Mhm,
situation. Remember when we was talking about mental illness? So we
mhm.
was talking about mental illness one day, and I was telling you about my
You gonna sit there
therapist.
and drive off of there.
And if anybody got therapists, and if the therapist act like my therapist, yo, whoever, like, people don't understand. If you
Mhm,
got a family member that can't hang or can't, check in on your people. Talk to
mhm,
your people. Because like I said, it's if I didn't have a certain person, a wing person, she told me more than my goddamn therapist. I should be
mhm.
paying her.
Where my money at, Nikki?
Exactly.
I
And
take
then a
it cash
therapist
out.
sit there and ask for the money. Like, you told me what I could tell myself. So
Look
I'm
at
in the
that.
wrong field then. If I'm telling you,
I'm gonna send her a bill because she
yes,
playing.
if I'm telling you how I feel, I'm telling you. So that means I'm in the wrong field. I need to get in
Yeah,
your field and get the
and get paid.
someone else.
I think we
Because it's
should.
sad. And there's a lot of people out here
hmm
is in that mental stage. Some
Yes,
people
but
can't handle it. Some
the
people
thing
struggle
is,
to handle it.
they are overbooked as well, and they have not had any appointments for anyone to come in to see anybody. They're overbooked. So we need more people in that field, most definitely, because
Yeah,
we are just doing the
more
people with
people
mental health
in
services a
that field.
disservice.
We need more people that understand it and not
Yeah,
playing games. Because
yeah.
the therapist I got, she not
hmm
looking for me to hang her by her throat.
Oh, you're gonna hurt her
And
instead of you hurt yourself.
like, it's like you call at a randomly blue moon
hmm
and try to talk to me, but telling me everything I told you the week before. Like, you
Already. So
wrote all this down and
she
you
giving you a
doing
recap.
psychology on me and shit.
It's a recap. You're gonna be so crazy you don't even know what you said.
I'm supposed to be
Did I
so
say
crazy I
that?
forgot what I told your ass.
Right. I already told you that, ma'am. I'm not gone. I'm still
I
here
told you that,
mentally.
ma'am. And then I said, I ain't seen you in a month. I talked to somebody already.
And then she
She
gonna
was
say,
like,
she gonna say, yeah,
is
go
that
ahead and say what
dog?
she said.
Is that your
Yeah,
dog?
gonna call me. Am I a dog? No. Listen, she really thought you was gone, girl, talking to a dog. Ooh, I don't know.
Dog? What is she talking about?
What is she talking about? Maybe she need help.
I said, if you don't get
We
off
should
my ass,
sign her up.
through this phone and Freddy Cougar you. Only if Freddy Cougar was real, I could get
Yeah.
on the phone and
See
tell that.
look,
I'd
send
be doing a lot of
your
people.
hands through there. Yeah. Yeah. No.
I'd be doing a lot of people.
Listen.
Hands
I
on
don't
my
know what's
dog.
going on with that, but it seems like it's a season for it, and I do understand because it's fall and different things happen with people with mental illness in the fall time because it's going to be darker, earlier, and then longer. So it does affect your mental status with the way our season we're going in. So each time we're going to a different season, there's a
Yeah.
change with those people, with the population of those people. Yeah.
It affect
So
your
people
and
need to understand that. Yeah. So people that are depressed, it's really, really, really difficult for them as we go into fall and to winter. So
yes.
just be mindful of that. And then not only does it affect kids with depression, I mean adults, we have kids also suffer
Yes.
from that. So
Kids.
to be
Yes.
mindful of that. So my quote for today is The key to dialogue is listening. Listening is learning. It expands our world. If we interact with others with respect and sincerity. So,
Yeah.
like we said, be sincere about when you're listening to someone to give them feedback or just be a good listener. A lot of times that's all people need is someone really to listen to them. So
Yes.
that's my quote for today.
Yeah. And then for the people who having mental illness, it really affect them towards the nighttime. You
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for them to sleep, and then it's hard for them.
Yeah.
So if you know you got a family member or someone that's like that, please reach out at them to them at night. At least get them a
Mm-hmm.
phone call so they can hear you.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of them be fighting so many demons towards the night. It's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous, and a lot of
Yeah.
things happen at night. So
Yeah.
please be aware of that, and please check
Yes,
out
say you're right. Mm-hmm.
friends or a loved one. Just because you okay, that don't mean they okay.
That's
So
right. And
check.
then listen, your mental status changed. So you may be okay today, but tomorrow you may be suffering with something. So you probably want to reach out and help somebody
And
if
a
you
lot of people,
can. Down the Ross says,
and a
reach
lot
out
of
and
people,
touch somebody's hand. Make
yeah.
this world a better place if you can.
And a lot of people don't
Yes.
understand that. And a lot of people be scared to reach out to people because they're afraid of what they gonna say. Like, oh man, you been going through that. Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
you this, you that.
Yeah.
You can't. You is not in that person's shoes to
Right.
understand the mile they walking or how they feel or the depression or
Mm-hmm.
anxiety they going through.
Mm-hmm.
Some people link on their boyfriends or girlfriends for just to have a person in their corner just so they won't go through that. But
Yeah.
9 out of 10, when you break up with that person, you still going back into that depressed mode, that
Yeah.
that anxiety, that you know
Yeah.
you ain't got
Back
nothing
to suffering.
like stuff.
Mm-hmm. Back to suffering.
And it's like you when you got kids, you don't want them to see you suffering. And then when
Mm-hmm.
that your older kids do see you suffering, it's a hard pill to swallow because that ain't what you here to see them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
my it been in my family. My grandmother used to suffer for that.
Mm-hmm.
That things, and I ain't understand to now. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand that. You know why she used to suffer.
Yes, the thing. Every face has a story. You're right.
She had all boys and no girls. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's why she was so close to me and my sister. And I'm like, man, why my grandma suffering like this? You know what I'm saying? Where her sons at? But
Mm-hmm.
when you alone is suffering, that's something very hard to swallow. Like,
Yeah, it makes it worse.
yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
make it worse because you feel like you by yourself and you don't want
Yeah,
to be alone.
feel like that, right?
I always say I don't want to die alone, and I
Mm-hmm.
understand what she's saying now. What they were saying, it's hard. You
Mm-hmm.
got some friends out here holding it down, still partying, still
Mm-hmm.
fucking doing all types of shit. Then you got some friends out here that can't even maintain that partiness no more like they used to because they suffering anxiety, they
Mm-hmm.
suffering depression, they
Yeah,
suffering mental illness, and you didn't even know that. And you hang
yeah.
with them 24, 25 years.
And don't even know.
You know it.
Don't even know it. Like we just lost a wonderful actor. I call him I think, yeah, I just remember
Michael
him as
K. Michael K.
Omar on The Wire and just
Yeah.
wonderful. But a lot of people are suffering with drug addiction and mental illness. So sad because yeah, I love myself some Omar. I know he's playing gay on there, but I
Michael
didn't
K.
care. I loved Omar.
And then that's the
That's
thing.
right.
You can have
He
all
was
the money.
great at that. He was great at that part on The Wire, boy.
I used to call him DMX brother, DMX
Yeah,
twin.
because they kind of favor, don't they? And they have those voices. Yeah.
Then my thing is,
Unforgettable voices.
you can have all the money in the world and still suffer.
Still, so money is not going to help you if you have mental illness. And it even makes your addiction thing worse, because you're able to access and get more of drugs. So it makes it even worse. So, you know what? Just talking about all of this different stuff, I know Charlotte has a nice long letter for us for the tea. So we got to get her on in here so she can read her letter.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, ladies.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
Charlotte.
It's not going out. The tea must be real hot today.
It is.
Okay. How's everybody doing?
I just
Okay.
stayed. I needed a little baptism a little bit because they had me going all kind of ways today, boy. Woo! I had like my head was just spinning.
Yeah, it was kind of rough today.
It was.
Our school is on lockdown for recess because there's violence in the neighborhood.
That's what we're talking
So
about. Yeah.
children is going out to school. You don't know if they sick or what's wrong with them, but we'll find out. I
We
just hope
will
they're
find
okay. Okay, here we go with the tea. Hi, Nikki and Tanya. I'd like to remain anonymous. I am a 33-year-old woman. No children yet. I own my own home, earn a six-figure salary, and I have just really got into the swing of dating again. I have been seeing this guy for about 2 months. He has two children from previous relationships and very recently became the custodial parent. This doesn't bother me, and he works two jobs. He's an amazing man and father. He and I have a lot in common, and most importantly, I feel joy in ways I haven't before when I am with him. However, I am starting to feel like maybe he doesn't have enough time for me. Becoming a custodial parent is an adjustment, and of course, I don't anticipate meeting the children yet, which means seeing each other might be difficult moving forward. My friends have made it a point time and time again to tell me that in my position, I have options and would be better off pursuing other, less complicated ones with more time to spare. My real question is, what are realistic expectations for time spent together in this scenario and communication in between? I've noticed our communication, mostly texting, has declined since the children moved in, which I expected. But if this is someone I want to continue seeing, how should I be tempering my expectations? What's realistic in terms of uh, communication and moving the dating timeline forward with the limited ability to spend time together? If anyone has been in a similar situation and made it work, how? So she's asking, how much time should she be able to share with him without the kids because she hasn't met them yet? How much time should she have between texting and seeing him in person? What's realistic? What makes sense?
Dating a woman with a kids, she gotta make time. If he really want to make time with her, he'll make it. Just like dating a woman with children.
Mm-hmm.
Dating a woman with children. If we want to make time for you, we know how to make time. That means we like you and we're gonna make
Right,
time for you. But my
Mm-hmm.
thing is, she thought it was just gonna be her. But now that he got his kids, you if you want to be in a relationship with him, you have to be in a relationship with the kids too. That's the problem. It's not about you. And I see
Mm-hmm.
right,
now she's being a little bit selfish because now she's saying it's not my time. No, no, no. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, you was with the kids and he didn't have any, or
Yeah.
right here, what would you think he would do? You would want
Right.
him to love your kids as well as you love them. So what's the
Mm-hmm.
problem?
What is the
Don't
problem?
do things.
And guess what? She not married to him. She more than welcome to date other people. So date those other people as well and let him know that you dating other people. So cause let him spend time to get to know his kids and get everything situated. Y'all
right,
can talk and still be friends and still talk and still go out on dates when he has time. But it seems like she got some kind of urgency going on. So she just go ahead and date these other people and see
And,
how that goes as well. So it's not
right,
a set in stone. She not glued to the man. They just
right,
started dating in the first place. So
and
it's
then
not a big deal if you want to see other people.
let him in a relationship. Don't try to force
Mm-hmm.
just because you want to date and then you don't want him to date. No, 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 it don't work.
No, no, no.
Like
It's
you can
open.
other men, he can look for a
Mm-hmm.
woman cherish him and his kids and they grow a
There
family
you go.
because now
Right.
he's a family man. He's not a man
Yeah.
anymore. He's a family man now.
right.
Yeah. Well, actually, he was already a family man. See, a
Yeah,
lot of times this is where the confusion comes in. Just because kids don't live with that person and they're non-custodial parent, people assume they
Right.
don't have kids, and then we start dating the kid. Oh, I didn't know you had kids. I thought you had no kids. No, they got kids. The kids,
Right.
they just don't do anything with the kids, or they don't live with them. So
exactly.
we need to really get a chance to really know people. A lot of people was hiding their kids, they didn't know they had kids. Oh, she don't have no kids. No, she don't. Oh, come find out the woman got kids. She just don't have custody of them because some of she
Yes,
probably made some mistakes along the way, but she got some kids.
yes.
So I'm just saying, don't believe it. You got to get to know these people.
In relationships. Now these
Uh-huh.
people lying about their kids, and then they
Uh-huh.
come out the woodworks to show
Uh-huh.
kids. When stuff gets
Yeah.
serious, other kids get involved. Now
Mm-hmm.
we got more kids coming.
We got more
Like
kids.
what they was when we first started dating.
I thought this mean you just our first one. No.
No,
Mm-hmm.
I got one that's almost old enough to come out of high school. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm.
that's the problem.
We got
People
different
lie
people
so
watching
much.
them.
The problem is people lie so much.
That is
Right.
true, but you know what? We had stuff. So at least he's not hiding it. Thank goodness for that. At least he was very upfront about it and she's aware of it. Because all these people hiding, and then guess what? It says something about you that so and so got this group of kids and somebody else got this group of kids and DCFS got this group of kids. I don't even
Mhm.
know why you want to have kids with them.
Right.
Really check yourself and see what you're doing. See what you're stepping into.
Mhm.
Because that's a
And
mess right there. And I ain't trying to judge nobody,
Right.
but I'm just telling you, if all these different people, your kids were taken away from you and all these different people deemed you unfit, why am I coming along and having more kids with you?
exactly.
Well, she should. You know what? She should take her time, like Tanya said, take her time and be with other people because what may happen is she might step in the shoes of being a stepmother or a
Yeah, there
mother,
you go.
and
And she may
then
not want to do that.
she may not want to do that, and then that may be what he's looking for now. He has somebody to help him with the
Mm-hmm.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
So she has to make up her mind, is that something she's willing to do, or does she want to just stay on the outside?
But it
Because
kind of sounds like she don't want to do that.
you
If you got
can't
all these questions.
you
That's the
can't stay
problem.
Right.
there for long.
That's the problem with a lot of women's and males. Y'all don't want to step up to be
Mm-mm.
that father figure or that dad or that mother figure, but y'all
Mm-hmm.
want to sleep around and do and want
Mm-hmm.
benefits from it. But you don't want to
Mm-hmm.
step up and be
Mm-mm.
a part of that
Mm-mm.
person. Like that ain't my baby. I don't want to be bothered with them kids. Them ain't my baby.
Right.
But you gotta
But guess
think
what? Guess
before
what?
you got
Their
in the
show, their show get the money from the kids, and they eat from the kids. The stuff they get from the government, they eat off of
Right.
that every month. Uh
yes, yes,
True
they
that.
yes they
okay,
do.
okay, go ahead.
Hmm.
It's
Mm-mm.
Yeah. So she
it's
better
So,
take it slow, decide
mm-hmm,
what she want, or she will be having her other motherly duties.
yes,
why they say date. That's why they say date. People so
mm-hmm,
fast to rush to the relationship, rush for marriage,
mm-hmm.
rush for this and rush for that.
Right.
No, date that person. My grandma
Because
always
you
told
know
me, be
what?
careful who you date be
Black
careful
people
who you
haven't been accustomed to dating.
Well, they need to get accustomed
Long
to it.
time ago, you either had a boyfriend. It wasn't no dating. This one, this one, this one. You see the movies on TV with the
Mm-hmm.
white people, and the suitors come to the door, and they dating this one and that one, and
Yeah,
then they decide which one they want. We ain't never did that. Either
yeah,
you gonna like this person and be with him, or you're not. And then if you try to be with somebody else, then you cheating on them. They mad at you.
There you go, Charlotte.
So we haven't had.
You know what? We had some confusion because that ain't dating.
yeah.
Right. We
Some
ain't never
doggone
had to
confusion.
date. We ain't
That's
never
not dating.
dated.
A
You're right.
See?
lot of confusion.
You
You
gonna
know
say we
what? That's
dating,
a
but
lot
I'm
of
dating
confusion.
you. That's not dating. That's not
Right.
dating.
That's
That's
not
just
Because you
you.
know
That
what?
ain't.
That's a lot of confusion anyway. Because you know what?
it
People
is.
dating each other for 20 years and really not together. You could be
Mm-hmm.
sitting next to a person for years and
Yes.
really not together.
Mm,
You
that's right there, sister.
you
That's
can
right.
with a person for more than a year and you
Mm-hmm.
still not
Not
together.
together.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
sad because I saw that. Many of
Mm-hmm.
people in relationships 3 years, 2
Mm-hmm.
years, 10 years, and they was not together. They was
I
doing
think the problem is you got one person who's assuming that we're in a monogamous relationship and they're carrying their part. Then we
Right.
got these others over here. They dating everybody behind your back, and everybody know they dating everybody behind your back. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
and then you
Watch
wonder,
out, girl.
yes, you wonder why the females and the males laughing at you. They
Oh
not laughing
man,
at you
man, I don't even know what's going on.
because they
What?
know what's going on. You got these
Mm-hmm,
unbelievable relationships and thinking you in a credible relationship, posting
mm-hmm.
all these pictures, going on all these trips, but
There you go.
behind those doors, he done slept with 50 females on your
Yes, sir.
Facebook page that you know that's not your friends.
Yeah,
You
but they
never
on
talk to
there
these
because they
females.
watching.
All of a sudden, they your
They
friends.
on your page watching your business.
And they watching you. The reason why they watching you because they fucking your man.
There you go.
And it's
It's A,
sad.
B, C,
It's
and D.
sad.
There you go.
It's sad. Like, it's really sad. Like, half of these females on my page can see me in McDonald's, still don't speak, will look at me and don't say
Mm-hmm,
anything.
mm-hmm,
Half of these males on
mm-hmm,
my page will be staring at my ass and know
mm-hmm,
9 out of 10, they baby mamas are my friends
on your page.
on my
On
Mm,
page.
your page.
And
one
it's
page.
sad
Mm,
because the women's got this bad. They will bash you, but not the
mm.
man doing it. No, baby.
Right.
Call your man and ask him. Call your man and ask him.
I just checked them. I told you it's supposed to be 3 people attending.
It's sad. You can't do that. It's like, man,
Oh,
you
God.
women and men need to get it together because your homeboys can be right next to your girl at night when you be thinking, telling him that you having problems, and he fixing your problems for you. The same homegirl you went to and cried about this man can be the same homegirl pregnant with your homie, your 20-year boyfriend baby. So you gotta
There
think,
you go.
y'all gotta think about that. And it's not the other person's fault. It's the person you lay down with every day, that trust.
That's
That
right.
the
Because
issue is,
they're the one in the relationship with
because
you. They're
guess
the
what?
one in the relationship with you. Right.
Yes, he supposed to be loyal to you, not me. So when I
Mm-hmm,
say we dating and you not my man, you're not my
mm-hmm.
man. You're not
There you go.
And don't get mad when I say you not my man. And then to the
Mm-hmm,
females, don't get mad if a motherfucker say that, yeah, we fucking. But who you
mm-hmm,
get mad at? The man you with. Because I'm not obligated to you. I'm not obligated to be loyal to you. I'm not obligated to be your friend. I'm
mm-hmm.
not none
There
of
you
that.
go.
So I don't owe you
So
no explanation of
the
who I'm fucking
confusion,
or who I'm.
Nikki, that confusion came in. Tell the lady, watch out for when people try to act like they want to be your friend, to try to get close to you to find out if you with a man. Tell the lady,
Yeah.
you really want to watch out for that. You thinking this person is really, we want to do it for the kids because, she got the baby mama on the other side
Mhm.
that now she no longer had the custody of the kids.
Yeah.
And the man got the custody of the kids, but the baby mama may try to be friends to try to figure out what's going on with the man. So, you got people out here doing all this sneaky stuff.
Sneaky.
Mhm.
It's not necessary.
That's a
Because
lot
one
of
thing about
baggage.
it,
You
A
got
lot
to
of
do all
baggage.
that. You don't need to be in a relationship with him. You need to break up with that relationship and move
thank
forward.
you.
Because let me tell you something. And my grandma always tell me, how you met him, how you lose him.
So that means for all the people that don't understand, if you met him while he was with somebody else and you was sneaking around with him, guess what? He's still doing you the same way.
Mhm.
He don't change. He don't feel no need to change. You already know how the game go. You was there when he was doing it, and you was okay with it. So now it's your turn. Congratulations.
Mhm.
Sometimes, I ain't gonna even lie.
Hit it
Sometimes you
on the
don't
head.
You
be
don't need it.
mad that you came in and try to think you ruined somebody home. Bitch, you didn't ruin
Yes.
nobody home. We was happy that you took them. Thank you. Now you got the trifling this, the this, not cleaning this, not trying to pay the bills. None of that. You
That
can
was just
have
it.
all that. Thank you, Jesus. Now it's time to move forward. People don't understand.
Yes, it is.
Y'all did somebody a favor.
Well, you know
Y'all
what? They did me a favor. I want to thank that. Listen, I want to thank the FBI lady. She
Ooh,
did me a favor.
I gotta sneeze.
The FBI has always been a friend of mine.
you
And
play so
I don't know your name, ma'am, but I want to thank you so much for taking that one off my hand. Now I
yeah.
understand it didn't last long, didn't last long. You were smarter than I was, but you got him to where he wanted to go forward and just move himself on. Girl, woo, I gotta get your name because I gotta send praises to you. I am so thankful you did that favor for me. I know you thought you was getting something. I know you thought it was a grand catch. Woo! But then you found out it ain't what it looks like. So
It's never
everything that's wrapped up in these nice
the
packages,
grass ain't green
woo,
on the other end.
yeah, what they got on the inside is a bunch of confusion and mess. Woo. You just
Confusion.
gotta look past all these good looks and the smell good and the nice clothes. Let's do that while we're dating,
And
okay?
that's
Let's
why
do
I
that
tell
while we're dating.
people all the time. You be
Uh,
looking at a man, you 9 out of 10, that woman that built that man up. So you might as well date that woman because shit, you cheating yourself.
mhm. There
You
you go.
cheating yourself. You think you
Mm-hmm.
dating yourself, but you cheating yourself
You
because at
cheating
the end
yourself.
of
So.
the day, how you think he got that nice smell, them nice clothes, and all that?
Mhm.
Half of the time it be from the women because when you get them, when you really get them, it ain't the grass ain't as green like it.
Mhm. Yeah, it's not standing so nice and clean and smelling good and looking good. You say, well, what happened? Oh,
Yeah,
so, then the process started all over again. But
yeah.
I want to say, I didn't dress mine. I didn't buy no smell good. I didn't do none of that. I figured he should do that because he always on the prowl dating other people. So I feel like
You
you
know what?
should do that.
Uh,
I ain't going to dress you up and make it smell good for you to go out for other folks. I
and
let him handle that department because he seemed to have that real good. So you let people
but
do what they going to do.
I
Because you
noticed
got your own plan. That's right. So,
and
woo, that lady came along.
dating
I
people.
tell you, I
That,
want to send a great shout out to her because she just lifted my spirits when I found out who it was and what was going on. She don't know how happy she made me. Thank you so much. Woo,
Miss Tanya,
wonderful, wonderful. Mm,
and you know what? I noticed dating men's when they come into a relationship, the smell good, the look good,
mm-hmm.
be all on point.
And
After a while, the smell goods turn in Medussy, and Medussy turn into
there you go. She done lost it, shot. She done lost it again. Now you was doing good, Nikki. Now you
like,
was
Good
doing good.
wine.
We got 3 more minutes. We got 3 more minutes.
That must be some good wine, Nikki.
She had 3 more minutes. She would have made it there. No, Nikki, no. You almost
I
there,
know
girl.
I had to say something weird.
She had to say it. Well, anyway, you know who you are. If you're spelling like Badussi, you know who you are. We're not gonna call no names.
As you guys, please don't forget to send in your
Woo.
Nikki and Tanya at yahoo.com to Charlotte. Don't forget to turn in your letters next week.
Bring
You
them
guys,
in. Bring them in.
so we will
Yeah,
be
that was a good
on
one.
the show 2 times next week. We will be on the show 2 times next week. One on Wednesday and I think one on Saturday. So it will be 2 shows: the anniversary show and the show on Wednesday at 6:30. So tune in to both of them shows, you guys. Don't forget to shop Extremely Unique Boutique. Don't forget to book me and Miss Tanya for your special day, your anniversary, your kids' party, your sexual party, whatever. So
I don't know.
don't forget October the first Christmas tree and
Ornament.
the what?
The ornaments for the
The
Christmas tree.
ornaments, yeah, the Christmas tree, the ornaments, and the I said Medusa, I forgot. That's all in my head.
See, that's what happens when you talk like that. Now, my last quote for the day is speak out courageously and without hesitation for your beliefs. The truth itself is powerful. So that's my last quote. It don't have anything to do with what Nikki has on her mind.
And it's in my head, and I can't even think about what I'm supposed
We're
to be
gonna pray for
saying.
you,
But
sister.
there I
We're
go.
gonna pray for you. Mm. There's
Medusa,
a prayer out there for you, so you can get
Medusa.
yourself your mind out of the gutter.
There I go. This was in my head, y'all.
Ooh.
Too much. Too much.
Yeah, let's help her, Charlotte. I think I'm gonna write a letter to her so and
Yeah,
send it to you,
Tanya.
Charlotte.
It's the wreath. It's the wreath in the Christmas
Oh,
ornament.
the reason.
So yeah, so tune into that. All you have to do is share, share, share. So you guys,
Mm-hmm.
everybody can participate. Miss Tanya, Miss Charlotte, you guys
Okay.
share and you can win. So yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, I love my read, so I'm gonna be sharing.
I don't
Yeah, nice.
understand why
Mm-hmm.
that's in my head and why I had to say that, but yeah.
Here I go.
That's
Listen, I'm not your therapist.
I
Something you had to get out there.
think I'm gonna tell her that part. Like,
Mm-hmm. Tell her that part so then she can tell you what she thinks. You're gonna be putting on you on some more medicine.
Yep.
Let's give her this for that. So you get ready for that right there.
So
Well,
be
ladies, we're gonna close out because Nikki got to cook her meal, and I have to go home now. I'm gonna be driving.
yes, and be
Okay, it's
prepared for
getting dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark. So
next week is our anniversary, our 1 year
yeah.
anniversary of our show. We're gonna be on for 2 days. One
Mm-mm.
on regular Wednesday at 6:30 and one on Saturday. Charlotte, we have to call you and tell you about Saturday. I hope you free. I hope you free. I hope you free. I hope. But yeah.
I have to make time. I think I'm gonna be at an African wedding, but I think I can make
Oh, how beautiful! They always have beautiful weddings.
Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we got one comment here. Oh, see y'all next week, ladies. Okay, Faye. Thank
Yes.
you for spending time with us, Faye. All right. So we started out as one, and now we are three. We started small, but we're going
Big.
big.
Yay. See you guys for our anniversary next week.
Bye
Yes.
bye. See everybody.